Isang matagumpay na pagpapala sa inyo. Handa na ba kayo? Ako ang gurong makakasama niyo, Teacher Samiha Galman. Sama-sama tayong matuto. Let me ask you some question. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Math tanong. Question number 1. What is 0 and 96 hundredths divided by 4?
A. 0 and 21 hundredths. B. 0 and 24 hundredths. C. 0 and 28 hundredths. Or letter D. 0 and 29 hundredths.
You got it. The correct answer is letter B.
Question number 2. What is the quotient when you divide 64 and 8 tenths by 12? A. 6 and 8 tenths. B. 5 and 8 tenths. C. 5 and 4 tenths. Or letter D. 4 and 5 tenths.
Very good. The correct answer is letter D.
Question number 3. Find the quotient 406 divided by 5 and 8 tenths equal N. A. 90. B. 80. C. 70. Or letter D. 60.
Very good. The correct answer is letter C. We are going to discuss the 7th topic in 7th week, quarter 1, lesson 1. Get your pencil, piece of paper, and learning module. Let's do! Welcome to our lesson 1 about dividing whole numbers by decimal up to 2 decimal places and vice versa.
Math talakay. How do we divide the decimals by a whole number? Yes, we follow also steps. First, place the decimal point in the quotient directly above the decimal point in the dividend. Next, divide as a whole number. Finally, insert 0 to the dividend when needed.
Lisa has a long bond paper that is 13 inches in length, which is equivalent to 33 and 200 centimeters. If Lisa will divide the long bond paper crosswise into 2 centimeter strips of paper for her art project, how many strips of paper can she make? What does the problem ask for? Very good. The problem asks for the number of paper Lisa can make. What are the given data that we will work with? Very good. The given facts are 33 and 200 centimeters and 2 centimeter strips of paper. How will we solve the problem? Very good. We will use the division to solve the problem, and we will solve the problem by using equation 33 and 200 divided by 2 equal n. 33 and 200 divided by 2. So 3 divided by 2 equals to 1. Write the partial quotient directly above. 3. We will multiply partial quotient and divisor 2. Yes, write your answer below 3. So we now subtract 3 less 2. Very good, equals to 1. We bring down now the next digit, which is the 3 beside the partial difference 1. Then we have 13 as new partial dividend. So 13 divided by 2 equals to 6. Write the quotient above. Yes, 3. Next, multiply 6 by 2. The answer is 12. Then write the product below 13. Repeat the subtraction process. 13 minus 12 is equals to 1. We now bring down the next digit from the dividend, which is the 0. Now we have 10 as our partial dividend. Then divide 10 to our divisor 2 and it gives us 5. Then multiply our partial quotient 5 to 2 divisor 2. The answer is yes, 10. Next, we subtract 10 minus 10. Yes, equals to 0. We still have the last digit, which is 2. Then bring it down. Then divide our dividend 2 to our divisor 2. Then it gives us, yes, 1. Then write 1 as our last partial quotient above 2. Then multiplying our quotient 1 to our divisor 2. Yes, it gives us 2. Then write your answer below 2. Then subtract. 2 minus 2 is equals to, yes, 0. So our final quotient is 16 and 51 hundredths.
Let's try another example, this time dividing as whole numbers to a decimals. So let's divide 524 divided by 0 and 23 hundredths equal n.
Divide. So 524 divided by 0 and 23 hundredths. So move the decimal places and whole numbers to the right. So 23 hundredths now become a whole number 23. Add 2 zeros to 524 as a decimal point 2 and it becomes 552,400. Since we have 2-digit divisors, we get the 2-digit from the dividend. So 52 divided by 23 is equals to 2. Write 2 directly above the 2 as our partial quotient. So 2 times 23 is equals to, yes, 46. Now subtract 46 from 52 and we have 6. Then bring down 4 and we have 64. Then divide 64 to 23 and it gives 2. Then write directly 2 above 4. Then reverse the process. Multiply 2 by 23 equal to, yes, 46. Write 46 below 64 and subtract 64 minus 46 equals 18. Then bring down 0 below to give us 180. So 180 divided by 23 is equals to 7. So write 7 above 0 and multiply 7 by 23. And we have 162. Then subtract 180 minus 162 equals 18. Then bring down 0 to have 180 again. Divide 180 by 23. It gives us 7. Answer. Write directly 7 above the 0. Multiplying 7 by 23 is equals to 162. Then subtract 180 minus 162 is equals to 18. So we add another cipher beside by our decimal point in the dividend to continue our division process. Bring down to have another 180. So divide 180 by 23 and it gives us another 7. So write 7 on top. Then reverse the process. 7 times 23 is equals to, yes, 162. Looking to our solution, we have remainder 18, and since we have one decimal place in our quotient, we have now answer of 2,277 and 7 tenths. Very good.
Mas tandaan. Divide whole numbers by a decimal. Step 1. Change the divisor into whole number by moving the decimal point to the right. Step 2. Move the decimal point in your dividend the number of times you move the decimal point in your divisor. Add a 0 or zeros if needed. In step 3, perform division of whole numbers. To divide decimal by a whole number. Step 1. Place the decimal point in the quotient directly above the decimal point in the dividend. Step 2. Divide as a whole numbers. Step 3. Insert 0 to the dividend when needed. How we divide the long division. So always remember, we follow steps also. First, divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. So the steps are repeated until there is no more digit number in the dividend.
This time, prove yourself.
It's mathematics time na! Question number 1. What is 181 and 8 tenths divided by 9? A. 20 and 9 tenths. B. 20 and 6 tenths. C. 20 and 4 tenths. D. 20 and 2 tenths. Very good. The correct answer is letter D, 20 and 2 tenths. Question number 2. What is the quotient when you divide 7 and 2 tenths by 9? A. 0 and 8 tenths. B. 0 and 7 tenths. C. 0 and 6 tenths. Or letter D. 0 and 5 tenths. You got it. The correct answer is letter A. 0 and 8 tenths. What is the result when you divide 18 and 53 by 17? A. 1 and 12 hundredths. B. 1 and 11 hundredths. C. 1 and 10 hundredths. Or letter D. 1 and 9 hundredths. Yes, the correct answer is letter D. 1 and 9 hundredths. Question number 4. What is 94 and 96 hundredths divided by 8? A. 11 and 98 hundredths. B. 11 and 92 hundredths. C. 11 and 87 hundredths. Or letter D. 11 and 72 hundredths. Yes, the correct answer is letter C, 11 and 87 hundredths. Question number 5. What is 319 divided by 14 and 5 tenths? So perform the division. 3,190 divided by 145 is equals to 22. The answer is 22.
You get 4 and 5. Congratulations! You did a great job. But to those who get 3 below, you have learning module. Try to answer some activities related to our lesson.